I got to get something in the kitchen. So I'm just going to see if I can put the camera on the floor. Got to get something in the kitchen. Hey, kitty cat. Love you. I love you. I really do. I'm also a little hungry. Probably shouldn't eat this. So when we begin this video, I'd like to preserve this place. Perhaps maybe we can buy the building. I'm going to be evicted in 45 days. I am processing now to revoke, appeal the eviction. And the reason is they want to double my rent. And I refused. Actually, 30%. Enough said. So we want to save this. That's a stop sign. So this is what I'm working on, and I'm really being bothered by a fly. I'm working on, hold on, the keyboard. At the same time, I'm working on where do I find 8? Although this is upside down, I should have did it this way. I did it with 1 starts over here. So I'm doing this by the ATM because the numbers, 1 is to the bottom left. Number 1 is to the bottom left. And number 1 is to the top left. And yeah, let me see that. Number 1 is to the top left. The record. Q and Z. Q17, Z26, the birth and the gate. Remember that. Came up in my work tonight. The birth and the gate. Like the earth is going, we were in this realm and we're passing through it, and it's going to open up around us, the slit, and then it'll let us through into the new world. That's where we're going, and nothing can stop it. And all the cobwebs are going to be slashed, and there's going to be silence. No more interrupted communication, no more broken telephone. But our system has never been upgraded. Who we are, the fleshy robotics. So, according to this setup, 2 and 6, 3 and 5. So this is an X. Can I possibly in any way create this? Yeah, I would just create. You see, I can create it. What I can do is right, and then you can go 2, 6, and 3, 5. And I'm going to call this the Mars box. The reason I think it's the Mars box is because Mars is number 51. There is number 5, and there is number 1. I can also do it this way. But then this way will not be the dollar. If I completed it Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have done it that way. I meant this way. Hold on a second. If I did it this way, I would have to create this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is taking up 8 areas. And it's not only that way, it's also this way. It's either this way or it's this way, but it's not both. It's one or the other. It's not the complete. So I take Mars as being the window. So it's the window is 88 and Mars is 51. So what would that look like? Relates to the moon and our birth, relates to Mars, relates to Pluto. The numeric value of 88 is Pegasus, which is the square constellation. It's also for purple. Windows, I mean, for those who don't know, but Windows 98 is actually saying hi. It's a natural. In the game of Baccarat, this is noted as a natural. In the heaven's birth through the 7th gate. And where is the 7th gate? The numeric value for window is 88. 8 and 8 is 16. 1 and 6 is 7 through the window. I don't know how it works through the window. I don't. I only bring you the story presented in the work, in the artwork. That's all. All right, so I can either be doing it this way or I think that's the way it is. So that's your cube. So this cube is going to be the 24 cube. To where what Earth would be, this one over here. And that would be the 9 area space. So then when we, should I stretch it out by 2? So that's what the Earth base would be. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 12, and 9. That is that base cube. I can't draw any other lines inside of here. This is an obligation. I say this is Earth because the numeric value for Earth is 5 and 2. The visitor of the night. How you doing, Mr. Visitor? Hey, how you doing, Mr. Visitor? Hey, I don't pay enough attention to you, right? Okay, so buzz off for a little bit. Okay, so we're just going to go back to the artwork. I didn't want to spend much time. Why do I call this Earth? Okay, the E, A, R, and then TH together, 28. So this is one of the reasons I want to find out where 8 is. Now, where's 2? I can find 2 with this is 9, 2. If I take this funny thing and move it over here, got the 2 here, got the 2 there, got the 9 here, got the 9 there. That's my 9, 2. And we have a center to this. We have, I think that's what the center drawing was. Anyways, because I shouldn't have done that. We just know what's in between here. And in between here is 38. On the outside, 56 on the inside, which means after 2 is 3, before 9 is 8. And the center of the meeting is 56. So we have to understand what all these numbers mean. Is there anything that we know about 56? Is there anything we know about 3 and 8? We know that 1 times 1 equals to 1. 1 plus 1 equals to 2 plus 1 equals to 3. So we're going to use that 3 in our creation. Now, is it 3 is to a pyramid? I just know, am doing this simple, hold on a second, simple math to see where 1 and 1 comes from. And in 1 and 1 is 88. And the reason for that is on a dice cube, remember the house of Kaaba, the moon, on a dice cube, number 1 is the center with 8 around it. So that's where we get 1 and 1 with 88 around it. So if we want to use 88 and 11, it equals to 99. Just give me a minute. I want to see something over here. Hey, what's up on Odyssey? It just showed that I'm watching. Okay. So, wow, what happened to the light? Let's bring back some light. Okay, let me, oh boy, what happened to my camera? Oh, I'm not watching the right screen, no wonder. Just give me a second. Okay. So this is what happens. The 1 dot and the 1 dot. The reverse of that is 66. Is 6 and 6. So we go 66, and there's 3 void and 3 void, and 3 void and 3 void equals to 99. So we have 99 and we have 99. We can probably do that on every other one, right? Just to show you. The special ones are 1 and 2. 3 is a combination of 1 and 2, right? So there's a whole house here and another whole house here. 2 different houses. You got doubles completed. So in 3 and 3, no, let's not do 3. We did 3. Let's do 5. So if we have 5 and 5 coming next to each other, in between here, these areas that you don't see the dots is 4 areas. So you put 4 and 4. And that equals to 99. Now, the funny thing about this one is that thir equals to 55 and teen equals to 44. TH, 28. IR, 27. Add them to 55. You're also going to add them to 46. Pythagorean counting to a single digit. 2 plus 2 is 4. 7 and 8 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6. When I said Windows high, the 8th letter and the 9th letter brings me to one more piece that I was working on today, which is the bath and the bed and the H, to where we have the shower and I forget what the other one was, the shower, and I'm going to say awake, stand ing. This is first and second. And this one is I. So this one is H. When you go to bed and you take a bath, you're H. When you shower and you awake, you are standing up. You are horizontal. Here you are vertical. There's another name for this. I don't know if I have my paper with me. Just give me a second to look in my pocket. I'm not sure if the cat's laying on it. Yeah, look at that. What's the first thing you thought of, right? You know what's funny? 8 and 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3 and 8. Tree bark. 384 dog. Numeric. Sorry. Well, I don't know why I did that. I was looking at that, but dog is number 26. I don't know why I put bark. 11, 29, 30, 32. I don't know why I wrote that. Dog is 26. Bark is 32. Where did I get that 8 from? Wow. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. This is 8. This is 5. This is 3. Anyways, let me see what I wrote here. Dog bark, cats meow, chien, show. Okay, not. The H, bat sleeping. The I, okay, M and I. When M and I come together, why did I do that? Okay. Another thing. M, D, C. Look at that. Looks like an E, right? Because the C is in the E. C and E. M, D, C, L, X, V, 1. 22, highest letter. 13, 0, 4. They're all 4, 4, 4. C3, L12 is another 3. So now we have 3, 3, and 4, 4, 4. And then the last one is the 24th letter, 6. And this one is the 9th letter, and the letter is, well, you have the I, but it's the 9th letter. So you can see that everything that we're running, okay, is off of your DC polarity between 3 and 4, okay? So you have, here's your 4s, MDV, and then you're going to have your 3s. Here's your 3 here, and here's your 3 here. And let me see. And then what you're going to have left over is 3, 3, and then your rotation in the sun. You know what? I have so many colored pencils, I can't find them. I just can't find them. I don't know where they are. And then I have to be less brisk. And then you have, I don't want to use green. And then you have what is 6 and 9 left over. So it's just ironic that you should start out with what is, hold on a second. I get excited when I see something new I haven't really done before. When you get 1,505. So you're getting 1505 from this. And then for the 3s, you're getting 150. And then for the 6 and 9, you're getting 10 and 1. And that's your basic equation. So if you did the equation flat out, 1 and 1 is 2, 0, 5, 1, 6, 10, 11, 2. 2, 6, 2 is that equation. So your rotation with this, but this, okay, this is not the same. Roman numeral 10, Roman numeral 1. Their value is 9 and 24. Which equals to 33, which equals to that rotation of 33, in which the value over here is 3 and 12 equaling to 15. So I'm trying to see what the so the value total of this, there is no value total to the plus side. To the minus side, this is X, this is I, which also can be noted when you put together on which side as 9/11. So as much as it can be 33, it can also be 15. And if it is 15, it now connects to 33, the third letter and the 12th letter. C is the opposite of X. So right away, L is a derivative of I. It is C plus I equals to L, which is 3 plus 9 equals to 11. And now, how did I get this equation? Where does this equation come from? I don't remember where the equation comes from. 39 or 93. I really don't. I know that 1331 will create it. 11 times 11 times 11 equals to 1331. I know that multiplying this and adding this will give me 6 and 9, 15. 1 and 5 is 6. I'll have 1, 6, 1. That is my reverse cube. This, to note, as we go 13, 31, 13, adding them up, equals to 57. When we go 31 and 13 and 31, equals to 75. At this period of time in the year 5775, or what is 12 and 1, 132, or Pythagorean count at 1212. And if you look at it this way, you'd be looking at 732 minutes if you want to look at it that way. But in the year 5775 Hebrew time, if we were counting moons, there would have been 75,075 moons. But in the Hebrew year, there's more moons and less moons, but all the same, there's all the same moons. I'm just counting the moons outright. The actual time is 2015, and 3760 is what the real calculation is. And that calculation, hold on, I need a calculator. And that calculation is 26,195. 48,880 plus 26,195 equals to 75,075. Where are all these numbers? These numbers are specific to where I can probably go online over here and go on to this here and say orphan roulette. And we go to orphan roulette and it shows me this. And there's your orphan roulette. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hate when it does this. Whoever did my computer, I touch one little thing and the screen changes on me. Look at that. I can't do anything. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's terrible. It's terrible. Why is it doing that? Oh, there you go. Okay, just a terrible thing. Yeah, so here it is. It's called orphan roulette. 17, 34, and 6. 17 plus 34 plus 6 equals 51, 57 over 21, 35, 66, 75. They call it out in roulette. Why? I show you what the moons do. It's talking about the gateway. I'm a little tired tonight. It shows you 1212. The year we're coming into now is 5783, but it is the 3-4 doorway. That's what this is. In March, we are in direct center of the 55 passageway in March. The Hebrew year starts in October. September ends up to September, October. October, November, December, January, February, and that's it. It's February at the latest. And the reason for that is to be on this side or to be on that side, but not to be in the center and not to arrive at the door. You have to wait before the door. So this is our timeline crunches. The minute it hits October, everything must crunch. This is when, you know, when you have to corral all the sheep or all the chickens in the room, you move everybody to one side, or you put everybody into the same position. Everything's got to be vulnerability coming up. So it's not me. It has nothing to do with me. It has to do with the numbers that are presented to us. I mean, it's not for nothing that all these equations work out perfectly. Hi, Elizabeth. I can't talk with my hands, but I can move them. This means I have nothing on both sides. And I have this cat here. It's very hard to do anything. Just let me pick up the cat. I want to know why. Oh, no, hold on. Come on, talk to me. Come on, talk to me for just talk to me for what? Talk to me for 1 minute before you go away. Talk to me for 1 minute, just 1 minute. 1 minute. You can stay here for 1 minute, please. Oh, gosh. Oh, my God. You can't just stay here for 1 minute. No. I shaved her. Okay. So I want to get back where I was. I'm going to ask you a question because I'm going to go back on what I just did. I'm not sure if you know what Roman numerals are. Since I have the time to get personal, I mean, that would be great to always be personal, but 355 people in 365 days in the year would be like next to impossible, but not right now. So let's see what we can do. Now I lost my place. Oh, yeah, there. Okay. Do you know Roman numerals? Can you make that emoji go up and down? Hey, girl. How you doing? How you doing? She's in the background. She hasn't gone away. Don't worry. She's not gone. You see what the lights do? I shined the energy out there, and I took the energy away. And I shined the energy out there, and I took the energy away. Just because it's dark, it doesn't mean nothing's going on. So, okay, you know Roman numerals. So, too bad we just can't just chat it up. Okay, so M, D, C, L, X, V, 1. Now, I'm going to do this over again. I don't know if you were here at the beginning for what I did. The bath and the bed, you go horizontal. Horizontal. So when you go horizontal, that's what you do. So this represents the letter H. When you go in the shower, you're standing up. You're awake. It represents the letter I. So right away, here you have 8, and here you have 9. 8 is not like 9. 8 is not like 9. We're going to go to the keyboard. I'm going to show you the keyboard if I can remember. So standing and awake, and standing, okay, with the letter I, just to know it's stand, we automatically have to have first and second involved. Now, once you get the first, the thing is, when you get the first place, you got the first base from home. Now, the thing about being at first base or being at numbers is that 1 divided by 3 or 2 divided by 3 will equal to 0.333 and equals to 0.666. I need to understand what these mean. It's the only 2 that get zeros. Nobody else gets a 0 with numbers when working with 3s. For me, a 3 is this. This is your first 360 degrees without going back and forward on the straight line. We both went out this way or went out this way and completed our first. So it's going to come like this on one side, and then on the other side, it's going to be a little bit different. Where am I going with this? Stand also, when you're I, you also get to be 17. And the reason you get to be 17, 8 days or 6 days, we'll talk about that in a minute. The reason you get to be 17 from the shower with the letter I is because the minute you stand on 17. And when you stand, it's first and it's second. So that's how that whole combination comes to be. And remember, it's not only a shower, right? But it's a shower head. So now DH 84, Pluto. Wow, our heads are from Pluto, small heads, eh? So we have 6, 10, 18. Wow, head is 18. Wow, spirit in the house of Venus. And shower is 27 and 38 is 65 and 23, 75, 85, 86, 87. Wow, shower is 88. And you know that purple is also 88. So if you had purple rain, and this is 32 and 10, 42. That is the gateway, purple rain. And when you get purple rain, you want to go on? When we get purple rain, what's going to happen next is that you need the red and the blue, right? Or the hot and the cold to create purple. $88, 40, 27, 43, 34, 77. Matter. Energy, 5, 14, 5, 5, 5, 5, 18, 7, 25. Add these two up, 25. So everything in energy seems to add up with 5. So I'll do that again. 5, 5, 5, 18, okay, which is a derivative, or the reverse of what 5 is. 1 and 8 equals to 9. Together, 7 and 5 are connected to the same 6 gateway, in which 3 6 gateways get into 18. The letter Y is the Earth's heart. So some of the endings of the word are saying all this mishkabibble is coming into this area here, into the divided gate. So the real numeric value for this word is 1924. 24 and 25 equals to 49, 59, 69, 74. Jesus Christ. 74, 77. Mars, 7th gate, 11th void. Heaven, 55. Mars, 51. 7, 11 is the cube. Why was Mars 151? Because the answer to this, Mars is 51, but the answer to this is 151. When you multiply and add this, you get 6 and 5, 11. When you multiply and add this, you get 5 and 6, 11. Why did I do it differently? Well, the numeric value for 3 is 56. The numeric value for 7 is 65. And it's 3 creation into the gateway of the 9 birth. 3, 3, 3 equals to 9, or 3 to the power of 2, and 2 to the power of 3. Creation, duplication between Venus and Mercury and Venus. Mercury and Venus. 3 to the power of this is 8. And this is Venus alone. Sorry, this is 9. This one's 8. This one's 9, and this one's 8. So your 39 that we just did on the last page comes together in this equation over here. And this is what they call a natural. The ace, okay, if you want to look at it as a division, how do you want to look at the ace? Should we look at it the same way we look at number 1? Okay, I'm going to jump over all this. I'm not sure what you think about it. Okay, and this is where your SS will come in. And basically, anytime you get 34. Yes, I'm going to do that in a minute. I did that. Okay, we should have 8 days and 13 months. Okay, so there's a fly, and I don't like the way he's buzzing around me. 8 days, 13 months. 8 days, 13 months. You see, I was working on more like a 6 day, 6 days a week with 28 hours a day. And also, we're not living on the true earth. We have 60 seconds on the clock, right? There's 40 seconds missing. So if we're living here 60 seconds on the clock and we add on another 4 dimensions, I don't know how the size works. It's like we're living right here, right here. That's where we're living, right here. But the earth is this big. We're living here. We're living like on the head, but not the shoulders or the body. So yeah, I'm going to come in and do some Roman numerals. Yes, another thing I think I wanted to mention. Why did I mention this? Why did I mention this? Hold on a second. There was something else that was in it. I explained what 1 and 2 was, I think, while you were here. Look, the other cat. Hey, the other cat? Are you the other cat? Why do you like to be so close to me? Why do you want to be so close to me? Are you here in love, or are you programmed? Have you been programmed, pre-programmed, eh? Are you pre-programmed? What's going on there, kitty, eh? You pre-programmed? Yeah, yeah. Okay. So I'm not sure if you were here when I did this piece here. What is see, 11, 11, 11 is because the reverse dice cubes of a voided area, according to the face of numbers, right? According to this face, there's 9. So there's 9 on every face. So when you see 7 for 2 faces equal 18. And 1 face is 9. And this is the letter R, and this is the letter I. When R comes into the house, it's mentioned in French as 10 and 8, 18. I have no room to write anything. And I don't even write down my videos to which book they go. So, you know, I can never duplicate this. I'd have a miracle to find this. So, so where was I? We had 18, and we have 2 faces. And the way to calculate this cat is cleaning herself. The way to calculate this, in one of the ways, is to go 7 times 7 equals to 49, and 7 plus 7 equals to 14, equals to 63. 36 or 63. How many ways to get to 36? How many ways to get to 63? Right? 21, 21, 21. 3 cubes. And in the game of Sickbo, they will explain to you the odds, the rules, the regulations on what to do. This is before the mirrored world, when the 4th cube comes to the game. When the 4th cube comes to the game, it totals 84. In the 3 cubes, it is 33, 66, 99. So Jupiter comes into the game here. Jupiter 13 comes into the 3rd. Jupiter 13. So at 13, this is your 28, 27. I'm going to go 44, but it's really 25 and 19, right? So it becomes 57, 75. How so? I'm going to split it up to TE equaling to 25 and EN, because these are word endings and they've been used before. So if I can use them before and they've been used before and they fit together, being inverted to each other. So somehow N has to work with T because they're the bookends, and N is our DNA passage in the sun. These two alone is like saying this is the invert of this equation. Because the multiplication math, this 13 will create a 7, and so will this one. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3, equaling to 4, equaling to 3. It is this equation that gets you your hot and cold water, that gets you your red and blue. So the answer here equals to what is 50. So how did we get this equation into this equation? Because I multiplied, okay, working with the teen by 3. 1, 2, 3, mirror. 1, 2, 3, mirror. And I believe that in French, they don't have they have a special word for 80, and it's called 80. Okay, it's called 80. 81 is written like this, right? Okay, yeah. So the thing about this word is there's no in their numbers there's no a n. All the other ones, 21, 31, 41, 51, 61, they're all going to use this when they come to number 1. In this one, it's a blank. So we have to understand that 80 is not the holder of the spirits, but it is 9 when 9 is inside of 80. And in the deck of cards, it's not the same. 9 is not the same as the 8, although the 8 is the same, has a replica inside to the 6 and directive of 6 and to the 7. Okay, so now I'm going to come on to what I really wanted to start this video with is and then I'm going to do the Roman numerals. Oh, there's a couple of things. So here's what it is on your 2 on the keyboard, okay, is the @ sign. On the 3 when I type, it is the pound key. On the 4 is the $sign, Venus, Earth, Mars. 5 is the percentage in which the sun does its rotation inside of what is 33. 3 times 3, 3 plus 3 equals to 6 and 9. So what we have here, the end result of what is 33. Now, which 33 are we looking at? Because remember, we have 0, 3, we have 12, 3, and we have 21, 3. CLU. And inside of this is FOX. You know, they say the cunning fox hasn't got a clue. 666. 6, 15, 24. Fox 45 to what is 36. LOVE 3, 6, 4, 5. So, not to note that the bookends are 35 and inside is 64. 8 and 10, 9 and 9, 11 and 7. DC comes together with the 7th gate. Now you would want me to explain it. The numeric value for Fox, 45. Numeric value for Sun, 54. The numeric value for 1 and 1 Fibonacci creation, 1 times 1, 1 plus 1, equals to 3. This is a Pythagorean count, bringing it closer to the house. O is between X and F, therefore it is part of each, or in between. 5 is the percentile. We have to understand all these letters in this word IT come together. That is your DNA birth. There's other thing. It's actually something to do with NA, and it is the divided sun. Inside of just the 14th letter, okay, which is the reverse M letter. The design that I have made shows us that it could spell the word moon. I don't have the perfect design. I've done it before. I'm not going to start writing. So right here, right at this point here, because this design is a little off, when I fix it right over here, it's going to show the letter O. And down here, it's going to show the letter H. And then here and here is the M and N. So when I see this over here, what's going to happen is it'll spell moon. And then 5 and 4, well, 5 and 4 is over here, and 5 and 4 is over here. But the halfway point would meet it here, the fox pass of the sun. I don't know what it means. I don't know if this design should be in this direction or not. Okay. So, so yes, we're going to go to this one here. So when I design, or when I try and design the 9, right? When I design the 9, that looks like a 9, I guess, right? And that looks like a 6, right? 6 and 9. But if you're really looking closely, it looks like the letter R, 18 and 18. The letter R and the letter R upside down. In this design, since there's 4 boxes, call it the Mars. Well, no, I don't want to influence anybody. Just leave that alone. So when I do this, right? Do that. Do this. And this is what happened to the 6 and 9. What does it mean? I don't know. But if you look, you're going this way in one area, and it looks like you're going down. It looks like there's some angles to this, you know, going this way, going that way, something like a dividing gate. We might have something down here. We might have something up here. So we can see sort of levels showing up. And I only put 2. These are chevrons. Elizabeth, are you still here? Okay. Is anybody watching on Odyssey? Give me a hands up. So anyways, we get to the 5. Now, once we get to the 6, the 6 is invert of the 4, and the F6 is invert of the 4, and you end up with a question mark. But there's another marking on the 6. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to show you what it is. And it's this. This is a hat they put on the E because it's a divided world. Okay, this is the 2 peak points meeting together. This one meets up here. This one goes on this angle. And this is what you see. This part over here. And that ends up on the E letter. But you're finding it on number 6. So ironic, right? So ironic how they brought 6 and 5 together by slipping it on the 6 key. On 7 is the and sign because it's saying gateway and what? Star key. In what heaven do you exist? And your 9 birth between this moon and that moon. So there's all kinds of questions you can ask about the whole keyboard. So now what you get is something like Now what you get is something like 2, 8, queen. 2, 8, queen. Then you're going to get 3, 7, king. Then you're going to get 4, 6, jack. And you're going to get that. And with number 2, you're going to get the @ sign. And with number 3, you're going to get the pound key. PK, 11 and 16. The 2 worlds divided. And here on the 4, you are going to get the $sign. The 5 and 5, which is the freedom, you will get what is the percentage sign of 69, which is created by 3 by 3, 3 plus 3. Please note that 11, 1 times 1, 1 plus 1, equals to 2, equals to 1, equals to what is 3. So then you're going to have all your numbers. So where's 9 and 1? The 1 has the exclamation point on it. The 9 has a bracket with a 0. So somehow I keep relating to what is 0 to you. Would 0 be this dot with this formation in between? And notifying to be what can be the half-life? I don't know. Or will it be this one over here? And then these 8 that go around, and here you're splitting everything into what is 0.5. I'm just trying to think 8 wholes or 4 halves. I'm just trying to think what else is going on. Now, with all these numbers, we have to recreate. What I recreated here are all ones. Perfect creation, all back to ones. Just note that the center of roulette is 16 and 17 and 18 and 19 and 20 and 21, equaling to 111. 7 and 3, 8 and 2, 9 and 1. Okay, so that's basically that. So what's going to go with 2 is 258. Those are numbers that go with 258. What goes with 3? 147. What goes with 4? 369. What goes with 5? 258. What this means, in order to go back into their rotation, and their rotation is to get back to 7, 4, or 1. 2 and 8 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. 2 plus 5 is 7. 5 plus 2 is 7. 5 and 8. 5 plus 8 equals to 13. 1 plus 3 equals to 4. So if you want to know where 13 is, 13 also exists because it exists in other numbers. As for number 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. 3 plus 7 is 10. So in this one here, it's 3 plus 1 equals to 4. And in here, where do we get our 13 over here? Okay, because we're starting with a number 4. So we go 4 plus 9 equals back to 4. So this is what happens when you get to the dollar sign, when you get to Mars. And that's that numeric story that goes on there. There's one more story, which I'm not going to complete tonight because I'm tired and it's midnight. It's this story over here. I'm going to do a little bit more artwork. What this story consists of, just want to show you on my phone, is that 2 and 6, 2 and 6, 3 and 5, 3 and 5, 2 and 9. So I have to understand all these artwork, and also note 3 plus 2 is 5. You're going to be in between. 3 plus 1 is 4. So 3 plus 1 and 3 plus 2 will leave you in between what is 6, because 3 plus 3 will equal to 6. So 6 plus 1 and 6 plus 2 will leave you in between the void. 5 and all these will do the same, but going sideways, only 0.5 will leave you in the center. So if you want to end up in between here, it's going to be 0.5. There are 8 of them where the alphabet starts. 1, 2, 3, on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So since everything is 0.5, 6 by 0.5, but going both ways is, anyways. I'm a little tired. I got a few other things to talk about, but anyways, Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus, bringing things to light. The word is coming, time is coming. The year is 5783, 5784, Hebrew year 5784. Where's the calculator? I want to calculate something. I just had a calculator here. Now I got a cat. Maybe the cat's my calculator. Sit up a little bit. Sit up a little bit. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I wanted to show you one other picture. Is this picture here. See the way it looks like they're pulling it this way? and they're pulling it this way, the X and the Y. Okay, the cat went there. What did I want to show you? Oh, yes. 57, no, 2024 times 13 equals 2024 times 13 equals 26,312. Okay, forget about the 26. It's on the thousand side. 5784 times 13 equals 75,192. 192 is separated there, and this is separated also. I can't explain to you why, but when you're talking numbers, you know, the numbers separate the three. Another thing I wanted to show you, I was noticing that when you look at numbers, if you take a look at these numbers, right, I noticed this online, so I uploaded this app. And when you look at these numbers, nothing shows a dollar sign, right? So I figured I'm going to look again, no dollar signs. I'm looking through the app. Now, I don't know if it's just me thinking that way. Oh, it just conked out on me. Hold on a second. Okay, so I do it again. And, okay, there's never any dollar signs unless it's over here. Let's see what's over here. I still don't see any dollar signs, percentage signs. Let me see here. Anyway, oh, I don't know. I'm only seeing percentage. Let me see losers. Volume, dollar volume, right? Let's see dollar volume when it says. I don't see any dollars anywhere. I don't see no dollars anywhere. So I just think this whole thing is fake. Fake. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. The roulette board. The roulette board broken up into stages. For reason, energy, spirit. This is the gate in Mars. This is the Earth gate, 7076, two sides of the cube. This is when the zero, it's the zero around the, I'm not really, I don't want to say that. I'm not going to say that. And again, energy, and it's to be talked about, 70 over 70, 74 over 74. So the wheel is pretty much divided up equally to its numbers. Peace and love. Peace and love.